Thank you, Elon, and thank you for all the work that you're doing, not only for the campaign, but for all of us in our community, but in all communities. And it's just an honor to work with you. As we head towards Yom Kippur this evening, wishing everyone an easy fast as well. Yom Kippur is a time to reflect on the past year. And this year, the high holidays are particularly hard as they are overlapping with the one-year anniversary of October 7th and those horrific attacks. The pain of that day, the rawness of the emotions, it's just seared on our souls. It's still with us. It's always going to be with us. And to commemorate the one-year anniversary, you may have seen that Kamala and I planted a pomegranate tree at the Vice President's residence. It meant a lot to me, it meant a lot to us to leave behind a symbol of hope, to commemorate not only the pain that we're all feeling, but also the resilience and strength of the Jewish people. We're never going to forget, but we will not lose our faith. As Jews, we must continue to live openly, proudly, joyfully, and without fear. And this is personal for Kamala. She's been deeply invested in the security of Israel and in the protection of the Jewish people her entire career. Kamala goes way back with the American Jewish community, long before we met. When she was a senator, she in fact took me on my first trip to Israel. It was important for her to do that. It was important for me to do that. And she put a kippah on my head as we prayed at the Western Wall. We have celebrated a series of firsts as Vice President and Second Gentleman, affixing the first mezuzah, the first Passover Seder, the first menorah lighting. But through all this, it's really her deep commitment to the Jewish people and to Israel. And this was amplified, especially after October 7th. It became personal for her in a whole new way, as it has become personal for all of us. When Kamala became vice president, she was the one who encouraged me to use my unique platform as the first Jewish spouse of a president or vice president. And we had already witnessed a rise in anti-Semitism dating back to Charlottesville and then Tree of Life. So long before October 7th, she knew we had to take on this fight, just as she has fought against anti-Semitism and all forms of hate her entire career. And Kamala was the one who pushed me to use my microphone to combat anti-Semitism. And even when it's hard, even when it's difficult for me to do it, she still pushes me to do it because I have to. I'm proud of the work we've done, including creating the first ever national strategy to fight anti-Semitism. In the year ahead, our work continues, but so will our joy. Kamala knows how important my Judaism and my faith is to me. I love being Jewish. I love the joy that comes with being Jewish. And Kamala, well, she shares that love with me. And when Kamala's president, she's going to continue to stand up to fight against anti-Semitism and fight against hate in all of its forms. And she will continue to be a friend, an advocate for the Jewish people. And now it's my honor to turn it over to my wife and our next president, Kamala Harris.